Why God chose us to be a part of that, we don't know, but we're to be doing the work of the Lord. Amen? Well, welcome to the church this morning. We're glad that you're here. You are the church, as a matter of fact. I find in Isaiah 2:3 it says, "Many people shall come and say, 'Come and let us go up in the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob. He will teach us his ways, and we shall walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem." Aren't you glad to be in the house of the Lord this morning? You have a lot of choices out there, but you chose to come and worship together, and we're glad that you did this morning. If you're a guest with us this morning, your first time, we would ask that you would reach in front of you there in the chair back and pull up one of those cards, jot your name down there if you would, as much information as you'd allow us to have, and then if you would take it out in the foyer to the Welcome Center upon leaving the service this morning. We have some people who would like to greet you and share some information with you, and they also have a gift for you and your children, so be sure and do that at the end of the service. I want to remind you of a couple things. The bicyclist from Women's Ministries, you know who you are, who have signed up to bring food for the bicyclers that'll be working with Habitat for Humanity out in Chino. You need to have the food here by Thursday. And then, of course, you'll be traveling out to the Chino Valley site, and we'll leave the church on Friday at 10:30 a.m. So be sure and be here. Don't be late. And then fair start. Again, we want to remind you out in the entranceway there are a couple barrels marked, school supplies. If you wonder, what do you mean school supplies? Well, on the table in the foyer is a list there, and we're helping Open Door by coming alongside them and helping school kids to be able to have their supplies to start school. So if you would like to be involved in that, be sure and take advantage of that. And then, of course, we want to remind you on the back of your bulletin this morning, you'll see there, you can put it on your refrigerator. It has the time schedule of the speakers at Camp Pine Rock for our camp meeting this week. It starts Tuesday night at 7, and then every night at 7 until Sunday, and then every day at 10. Sunday there will be the 10 o'clock service, and that'll close out the camp meeting, and then it starts tomorrow night, or Tuesday night, not Tuesday morning. So 10 a.m. in the morning, 7 p.m. in the evening. A great time of celebration and music, and great words from great speakers from across our denomination. So you want to be sure and participate in that. And you can also, if you'd like to eat at the cafeteria and have fellowship with those that are there, be sure and call them and let them know that you want to do that so they can plan for you, okay? We'd appreciate that very much. Shall we go to worship?
This is a great place to be. This is a great place to be this morning in God's presence. We have entered his throne room. By the authority of Jesus Christ, he met us at the door and opened the way to us. What a privilege to step before a God of comfort, a God of healing, a God of power and omniscience. This past week in Dallas has brought great distress and great heartache to a number of people. I want to encourage you this morning that we serve a God of comfort. In this world where it seems like almost weekly there is some tragedy across God's creation. Maybe in your life there is your own personal crises. I want to encourage you that God is prepared to meet you this morning, build you up and strengthen you and make you all that he wants you to be, and prepare you to step into his presence this morning. We're going to read together from Isaiah chapter 40, verses 1 through 5. Would you stand with me as we read these verses together? Let me begin. Comfort my people, says your God. Speak tenderly to Jerusalem and proclaim to her that her sin has been paid for, that she has received from the Lord's hand double for all her sins. A voice of one calling, in the wilderness prepare the way for the Lord. Make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Every valley shall be raised up, every mountain and hill made low. The rough ground shall become level, and the rugged places a plain. And the glory of the Lord will be revealed, and all people will see it together, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken. Amen. What a mighty God we serve. Come on. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Amen. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. One more time. What a mighty God we serve. Hallelujah. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Come on, here we go. I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone. I lay in Zion, a stone, a dry stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation, a sure foundation, a dry stone, a precious cornerstone. He that believeth shall not make haste. I lay in Zion. I lay in Zion. A stone, a dry stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation, a sure foundation, a dry stone, a precious cornerstone. He that believeth shall not make haste. Oh, wonderful Counselor, the mighty God, the everlasting Father. Wonderful Counselor, the Prince of Peace. I lay in Zion for a foundation. I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a dry stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation, a sure foundation, dry stone, a precious cornerstone. He that believeth shall not make haste. All right, wonderful Counselor, mighty God, the everlasting Father. Wonderful Counselor, the Prince of Peace, the Prince of Peace. Amen. In my life, Lord, be glorified, be glorified. Be glorified today. In my song, Lord, in my song, Lord, be glorified, be glorified. In my song, Lord, be glorified today. You may be seated. Let's continue to worship. Grander earth as quakes before, moved by the sound of his voice, and seas that are shaken and stirred can be calmed and broken for my regard. And through it all, my eyes are through it all, it is well. Through it all, my eyes are on you. It is well with me. Far be it from me to not believe, even when my eyes can't see. And this mountain that's in front of me will be thrown into the midst of the sea. And through it all, my eyes are on you. Through it all, it is well. Through it all, my eyes are on you, and it is well. It is well. So let go, my soul, and trust in him. The waves and wind still know his name. So let go, my soul, and trust in him. The waves and wind still know his name. So let go, my soul, and trust in him. The waves and wind still know his name. The waves and wind still know his name. It is well with my soul. It is well with my my soul. Sing that chorus. It is well with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. When peace like a river attended my way, when sun